Welcome to the Fourth Dimension Podcast. The fourth one we have Kitty Get Down. I here with my co-partners, Creature and Brad of Earth. How are you guys doing?
What's up?
Now let's get through what we have on the news. There's a lot of news out here. Here's one of the news. Constantine has been officially canceled.
What, the show?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, that sucked.
Yeah, I was so mad about it. Did you see all the tweets from Steve?
I mean, the show was good. It just
Steve Amell was tweeting like, hey, if whoever picks up Constantine, I'll guest star. And a lot of other, like, the Flash, people from Flash. And then have you seen the Supergirl trailer?
yes, loved it.
You did, really?
Yep. Well, I'm a huge fan of Supergirl, and I'm just really excited to see her.
Well, I am too, but there's some... Do you care about the Supergirl trailer?
No.
There's a show coming out called Supergirl.
No.
No, there's not.
Dude, we're in the middle of a fucking podcast! Get off of Snapchat!
Jesus.
Okay. No, what I don't like about it is, you know how they've already casted for Jimmy Olsen in Man of Steel versus Batman thing, you know that?
She's gonna be in it?
No, Jimmy Olsen, they already casted him in...
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but he's white, but in the Supergirl trailer, he's black.
Oh.
Blackface?
I didn't even notice that. Aren't they supposed to connect?
I thought so, but apparently they don't. The TV series don't connect.
I guess only Marvel does that.
Yeah, but my theory on it is that they're going to have all these shows that don't connect. Is the Suicide Squad going to connect?
I don't even know. It seems like DC, other than the Batman v Superman, it seems like they're not trying to make a big connected universe like Marvel.
No, they're not.
I'm honestly, I don't care about DC in the slightest.
I mean, I love some of DC's stuff, but I also really hate most of their other stuff.
I love a lot of DC stuff too, but some of the stuff I don't like. I like Power Girl as a character, but if you read any of her stuff, it's all really just sexual and just sex jokes and like, oh, my boobs are so huge, cool.
Yeah.
Like that infamous panel where she teams up with Wonder Woman, and then after they're done, they're like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then Wonder Woman hands her the lasso, and as she has the lasso, she's like, I'm gonna go home and masturbate thinking to you. That's a real thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love Power Girl.
I do too, but...
It's just they need to have women write her stories, because dudes are just too horny.
Yeah, I also agree with that one.
Guys don't take it seriously. They're like, alright, so she's got superpowers.
They're like, look
Superman.
at her.
And they're like, alright, so what do we do? Origin story? No, fuck that. She needs huge tits. Alright, and it's gotta be sexual, yeah. Oh, fuck.
I can't stop oppressing women!
Why can't I stop oppressing people?
It's like how many fiery explosions until she's just naked enough to not be completely
Look, we need him to hit her right in the tit and then right in the vagina. Can we make that work? Yes, we can.
Okay, like, I really do like Supergirl. You saw the Unlimited animated series, right?
Do you think Supergirl's really hot?
Oh yeah, Justice League Unlimited. Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you like her character in that?
No, I didn't. She was not a great character, and I also didn't like her costume in that. The white.
I didn't enjoy it either. They had Power Girl in that.
It's one of my top 5 favorite cartoons ever. Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Loved it, but I didn't like Supergirl in it.
I didn't like Aquaman in it, honestly.
Aquaman.
It was weird. It was a little bit weird. I loved Lex Luthor.
In what?
And Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Justice League Unlimited, the show?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh.
Any Justice League Unlimited, Superman the animated series, Lex Luthor is just, I love his portrayal in all of that. He's one of my favorite villains.
I don't understand. Why is he a good villain? He's whatever. I'm not even going to get into that.
Well, hey, let's do a villain episode one day, and we'll talk about it.
I actually have that on my list, but we will.
Cool.
The CGI in Supergirl, did you notice any of that?
It looked decent for the most part. I mean, it's not as big budget, should be, but I mean, it'll do.
What I didn't like about it is the trailer was too long.
Show. You got to think of that.
Yeah, the trailer was too long.
It's that's season 1 right there in the trailer.
Yeah, they showed us a lot of it, and I didn't like it.
That's what's any trailer these days. It's like, come on.
They're trying to sell it to you, but by showing you all of it,
when they try to sell it to you, they
just like with Age of Ultron.
They give you too much.
They were more trying to
it's like Age of Ultron had more trailers than any movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, a lot. And featurettes, and they showed scenes. They were just trying to get a lot of people into the thing.
Yeah, it was hype.
Next, did you see the Civil War costume for Crossbones?
I like it.
You saw it?
It's going to look even better in the movie, but right now it kind of looks like a really awesome paintball uniform.
Did you see the Falcons?
Yes, the red, they're kind of making him look a little better, look a little bit more like the comics.
Yeah, that's because Anthony Mackie keeps complaining about it. He's like, I want to be more comic booky.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, it's like, I wish they would just hurry up and give him a Falcon. Falcon.
Falcon the Falcon.
I am Falcon. This is my Falcon, who is named Falcon.
We're the Falcons.
We're the Falcons from Falcon.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it's Crossbones and he has that X on his chest, right? But how did he get that X? Like, if it was just, it looks like there's marks all over. How did he get that X? And wouldn't he just get more armor? Spray paint that?
I don't know. He was the guy who was all burned up in the Winter Soldier.
I do remember that. I know that because at the end he had the X on his and it was like reference.
Wow.
Did you see the Lucifer trailer? Or wait, do you know who Lucifer is?
I know who Lucifer is. He's a DC character, but he's like a crazy real character too. But I mean, in DC, I know that Lucifer. I didn't watch the trailer because honestly, I'm just never been into that character. Did it look good?
It looks really good, honestly.
What's it about?
Isn't he the
son of the devil or something?
No, Lucifer is the devil, but he comes to Earth because he's bored, basically, and he kind of starts playing detective and helps the police out.
Why?
Why would the devil help us?
Maybe he knows that the police are just as evil.
I can't explain it. You gotta watch the trailer, but that's all.
He's like, man, I gotta balance this out a little bit.
I gotta balance this out. Who's more evil, me or the cops? Jesus.
Baltimore riots. Explained!
Ferguson. Oh god, it's gonna be controversial.
Okay, we'll get more. You guys watch Legend of Tomorrow, Supergirl, and the Lucifer trailer, and we'll talk about it next week. And then also, you got another trailer to look at because
I'm gonna go watch the Lucifer trailer. And
MTV has a Scream TV show.
Really?
There's a trailer.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It doesn't look good. It just shows a bunch of gore and whatnot.
Of course.
It's just like a teaser.
And that's all they're gonna do to cater to people.
There's so many dead bodies apparently killed by one person. It's like, how'd you kill all of them? How is that a thing?
Yes, sir, and get away with it.
Okay, now let's go on to the new title for Spider-Man movie. You know what it is?
No, what is it?
The New Avenger.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wait, didn't you guys say they made Spider-Man Asian or something?
No.
No.
In the comics, he's Miles Morales.
How do you say his name? Something Butterfield?
Yeah, they got us casted. It's Asa Butterfield.
Who the fuck is that?
Have you ever seen Ender's Game? Trailer for Ender's Game?
No.
I can't think of anything else with Asa Butterfield.
He looks like he's 4.
Why is everyone complaining about that? He's supposed to be young.
Yeah, I know he's supposed to be young. It's just that kid's got a baby face.
Didn't Peter Parker?
No.
Here, I'm going to show you.
I'm all for him being young, but I just don't like that particular actor. But
I
don't complain. Marvel Spider-Man, so it's good as we're going to get.
Yeah, but I hate Asa Butterfield. Have either of you seen Ender's Game?
No.
It was so bad because of his acting. He was a really shitty actor for that.
Wait, I saw Ender's Game. Was he Ender?
Yeah, he's Ender. He did not have any emotion at all, except for one scene. And I don't understand, looking at this kid, how is he going to be all witty at all as Spider-Man?
Yeah, I really hope he knocks it out of the park.
Yeah, he better just completely surprise all of us.
God, he bettered. Okay, so we got through the news. Okay, so let's go through the mail.
Mail time!
It's for Jews! It's mail time, I guess.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
One recurring from Ass Lover. You want to hear this, BJ?
Yes.
Subject line from Uranus. Hey, thank you for answering my question. Kind of. I'll just assume BJ beat you both.
He did.
Yeah, I chose the wrong email to message you with. This is the one I used to chat with babes.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Wait, did he call me BJ?
Yeah, we call you BJ on the show all the time.
Yeah, it's not creepy. That information is pretty much open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought it has to be somebody that knows.
Yeah. Sorry I misspelled creature so many times. I'll keep bothering you until you get more mail.
Great!
And you know what this reminds me of, Ed?
No.
You have to sing about the podcast. You gotta do a little ditty.
Alright. What? Next question.
Oh, wait. We need to get him on the show one day. He's invited to be on an episode.
We can all sing together.
Ass lovers, you're invited on the
Pat
show.
cage, pat cage, pat cage, pat cage, pat cage.
Ed, you gotta sing a song, honestly.
Can't. I don't know any.
Just randomly about the podcast. Anything you want.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Fuck, I'm stuck doing a podcast. Somebody help me, I'm gonna die. Get out.
Oh, wait.
Massage.
Frodor, the dough!
Okay, that was from Ass Lover. And then we got another one.
What's his name?
I can't say if it's Demetrius.
Okay, wait. Demetrius Figura.
I know him.
Yeah.
Ah!
The subject line is cock.
Oh, great!
And he says, I'm an internet friend of BJ and always bother him on Kick. He knows who I am. I just want to say, you sound like you have a small wee-wee.
Oh, that's great, dude.
And for a question, what is your favorite superhero movie not based from a comic?
Damn it! I was gonna say Sin City.
That's based on a comic.
I know it is. That's why I sound like
Oh, wow, there are so many of them were comics.
You know what?
I'll just answer this right now. RoboCop.
I was gonna say, if you say Zoom, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Wait.
And that might have been based on a comic. I don't know.
It is based on a comic.
It's
That's
too
the only reason I
shitty to
did it.
read. Oh my god. Who has a small wee-wee? I don't get it. Is it me or David?
I don't get it.
You know, I'm just gonna assume it's David.
Fuck you. Answer us. Make sure it's Creature. If it's not, I'll delete the email.
Shut up. God, you are gay.
I don't know my favorite. Oh, wait. No, that's a freaking comic, too.
Yeah, this is a hard one. I had to think about it.
Wow.
But it's RoboCop. RoboCop's my favorite superhero, not comic book related.
Oh, The Incredibles.
Oh.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go RoboCop then The Incredibles.
Ooh.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Ba, 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 ba. Where's my
Thank you for your
car?
cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. Fuck. And he just leaves. He's like, God damn it!
Frickin' viruses.
It's like the thing from Robot Chicken. He's like in a fucking, he's working at White Castle and he's like, alright, here we go. Alright, you want flies with that? Damn it! Damn it! Son of a bitch! And he like whips the gun, he's like, fuck! People are like, can we just get the order, please?
Okay.
I just want my food.
I just want my food.
That was the end of the mail time. If you want to contact us, that's gimmicksripoff@gmail.com.
David, you think we'll ever be
GIMMICSRIPOFF
famous?
@gmail.com. Yes, in due time.
Fuck.
We'll probably get hundreds of mails every time, and we'll have to go through every one.
I'm not ready for the pressure.
I'm not ready. I'm too young.
Okay, that was mail time. We only got two.
Solomon Grundy
Those are
banged out on Monday.
our pathetic excuse for mail time.
Yeah, that's like our fucking bootleg mail time.
Well, we got enough. Two is good.
2 is enough.
We have diet mail time.
We have diet mail time 0.
Caffeine free.
Caffeine free mail time.
Next, we're on to
Shut up.
BJ. Do you have
Die.
it? Do you have your book?
Just
We
die.
got our books.
Die.
I don't need my book to know mine.
Okay, well, just making sure, because we're not talking about that yet.
Talking about porno.
Remember, you wanted to talk about Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
Drop the bass.
Did you read the new issue?
Gotta take a shit.
I haven't read the second one, no. Have you read the first one?
I read the first and second one, so...
Second one yet, been working.
Bow, 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 bow. Pocket the moon, bam, 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 but down little. Whoa!
Pocket the moon.
Now say fourth dimension, yeah!
Ow.
That would have been his little ditty, but didn't say fourth
Lame?
dimension.
My little
Lame? We're going to talk about the first issue of Secret Wars, then?
I don't know anything about
Yeah.
Secret Wars, so this is gonna be great.
If you want to talk about it now or wait and talk about it when we've read the second one.
Well, I meant the first issue, but if you want to talk about it next week, then your choice.
You want to just wait till we've read them both?
Yeah, talk about it when you've read them.
Okay, fine. I guess it wasn't a big show next week when you said that last week, because
Okay.
you could literally, at the end of the podcast last week, you're like, big show next week. Big show.
Well, the reason I said it is because last week's was very short, remember?
Yeah, this one's looking that way so far.
You guys,
What?
I got a question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite series on Netflix?
Right now I'm into a lot of anime, so I can't answer that with a straight face. Stop doing that! I hate you! Stop!
I'm watching Star Wars The Clone Wars, and god damn it, I love it.
Yeah, that's because you're...
Is it good? I've never watched it.
If you're a fan of Star Wars, then yeah, it's fucking great.
I am.
It is great.
Loud noises!
Anyway, I'm not a real big fan of Star Wars. I've gone and I watched the originals,
Star Wars.
and I watched the prequels, and to me it doesn't seem... I don't want to piss off Eddie, but it just to me...
No, it's alright. I completely get it.
It's just like, to me it just doesn't... I can't understand why everyone likes it so much.
That's how I am with
It's
Star
not your
Trek.
cup of tea.
I don't get it.
It's not what, Eddie? You said it's like what with you?
It's like David is the way with Star Wars, how I am with fucking Star Trek. I don't get what the hype is about. I've watched some episodes from Next Generation. I've seen the original episodes with Spock.
It's like with Star
And
Trek...
I've seen the new movies, and I'm like, the new movies are great, in my opinion, but everything else, I'm like, why the fuck is this a thing? This is stupid.
Well, because with Star Trek, anyone can be, like, just join the military and go out and explore the stars. But in Star Wars, you have to be, like, have a certain force in order to do it. God damn it. There's more edit... Fuck you, Eddie, please! Please! Can we just,
I bet you can't edit out the velociraptor you're going to put right here.
I hate you so much.
Do you ever put the shit in?
Yes!
You actually put
Yes,
it in?
I do! You just gotta actually watch.
No, I'll do what I want. Like, if I met a fan on the street, I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm not, we're not even A, B, C, D, E. We're not even, like, a fucking E-list internet celebrity. We're nothing right now.
I keep saying we're Z-list. That's what I tell people.
Z-list.
We're Z-list.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm kind of like a B-list on Instagram.
On
On Instagram, yeah, you're like a B or a D-list celebrity.
B or D? You went from B to D.
B or D.
Hey,
I mean, C.
I've been recognized.
Yeah, even Marvel's coming at him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Any news with that? He's dead.
No, but Geek Fantasy Magazine wanted me to do, like, an article one time.
And what'd you say?
Thinking about it, because I've never done anything like that before.
You should.
Yeah, I might.
Like, what did they say what you should, like, could it be anything on anything?
I mean, it'd be whatever I want to write it about, but it'd probably be superhero related.
Like, here's my question. What was you remember the first Secret Wars?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, what was that about?
So, the Beyonder he sent Dr. Doom, Spiderman, and a bunch of these other heroes all to Battleworld, and they basically had this big war. The whole series, I mean, it was great and all, like, it was really cool, but it was totally made to sell toys, because it was all these heroes all, like, crossed over together, so they could make toys of them all together, and there was, like, this huge Secret Wars line of toys. So, it was one of the first biggest comic series made to sell something, but it had a good storyline, and it also brought us Venom.
Yeah, that's what most people say about Secret Wars. Oh, it's just that's where Venom came from. Because I never really got the backstory. I understood that they all went to the same one, but why is the new issue being called Secret Wars?
Because they go to Battleworld again. Well, the universe gets created and, like, made into Battleworld.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, shit!
Did you just do that to piss me off?
Nope.
Why?
I just remembered in class, in like a week, we actually get to dissect something.
Great! I can't wait to put that in the podcast!
Ah! It's gonna be great.
Okay, so we got that on the Secret Wars. Let's go on to our Fourth Dimension Comics characters.
Right after this big pile of peas goes off the screen.
Wow.
Why did I just have a vision of me having to edit that in there? Because I probably did. God, fuck. I have to have a list of things that you fucking tell me to put it in there. These peas better be, like, having a fun little time, better be smoking weed or whatnot.
Una Matata.
And the peas are halfway off the screen, and they're gone.
What a wonderful kid.
Okay, who's gonna start with the characters?
Should we really go through with this? What if somebody takes one and rapes it?
That's why I was gonna say copyright.
You just say that.
Yeah, they're all copyrighted.
Are they?
No, mine are, and
Yeah,
yours are.
it's the free, like, I forget what it's called. It's something about intellectual property.
Yeah, if you talk about it, no one
As long as you say, like, copyright.
Copyright! Copy that.
Yeah,
As long as you say no takesies, backsies.
Tim Curry
anyway, God.
as Iron Man.
Anyway, So I copyrighted. I did patent most of my characters. It cost me a couple dollars here and there, but I did because I want to sue someone in case they do steal any of my characters.
Oh, you can get all the money.
Probably. So all these characters I bring up right now are all copyrighted because I'm not bringing up any of the other characters that I haven't copyrighted.
Great.
But anything that we say is ours, and I will sue anyone who tries to take my ideas.
I guarantee there's going to be some...
Please tell me you didn't patent the one guy you made up whose power is his hands are giant.
Mr. Blue? That's not his power. He can grow his hand and limbs. Not grow them. It's not like arm fall off, boy.
I was going to say, he can only grow his hands?
No,
Are you gay?
No, like, he can... He's... fuck.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll go to Mr. fucking Blue.
Mr. Get out.
Can you not do that? Stop it! Stop doing that to my tit! If anyone's...
It's gonna sound so wrong.
If anyone's... I have one of those mouse pads where it's an anime chick with her tits out.
Great.
Yeah,
So-
you've got Icarus from Sora no
Don't
Joshi.
feminists email in.
David, there's no feminists watching. They're not even bothered with us.
What if we say...
Not yet, they're not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You can't stand what?
Feminist.
Yeah.
No one can, dude.
Like, the actual feminists that's like, you know what, men and women, yeah, let's be equal. Actual feminists, I'm like, alright, yeah, sure, I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's
okay,
fine.
Why not? But radical
But the women-
feminists...
Men are evil and will hurt you.
Yeah, radical feminists that are, like, pulling this shit, like, this fucking wage gap, which isn't...
It does not
There's
exist.
there's a wage gap, but it's not
No, it doesn't
because
exist.
of patriarchy.
No, it doesn't exist, honestly.
Like, there's 3 levels. There's feminists, radical feminists, which are usually the sort that hang around on Tumblr and bitch about mansplaining and stare rape. And there's feminazis, which just want men dead. Which, remember the video of that one feminist fucking bitch with red hair and glasses?
Yeah.
And,
This
she
isn't
was...
making it.
Oh my god, I know.
This will
is gonna-
probably... You know what? Fuck it. Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
it.
you, feminists.
Fuck
Radical fat feminists.
Fuck it, let's go in. We're going in balls blazing. But there's this one feminist, and I read this. She got so much shit for that. People hacked her and got into some of her private information after that stunt.
Which one? The red one?
Yeah, the one with red hair. They actually call her Big Red. That's her nickname. But people got so pissed at her that they hacked into her information, and I guess they found out that her dog died like a year prior. They found out her information on this dating website she had like 2 fucking years ago. And they found out a bunch of shit, so she had to go in hiding. Honestly, in my opinion, she deserves a good just...
Shut the fuck up for a second. Yeah.
like a fucking... Not like a punch in the face, but somebody get a fucking wet fish like a cod and just smack her with... Smack
Fuck
her good.
I'll smack her with it.
Shut up, man. You don't know nothing. That girl, though, is just a fucking cunt. I hate her.
I think everyone on the internet does. Except feminists.
Yeah, she deserves what she got.
Feminists, email in, and we'll talk to you.
Like and share this video if you're a feminist.
And feminists. Are you chatting with babes?
I really want to start a dating site called Chatting with Babes.
I do
If we
too.
ever get...
Copyrighted.
Copyright.
Chatting with Babes.
If we
Chatting
ever...
with Babes LLC.
No, I don't bend it, because I want
I won't bend it. Okay, just
You're
give it
gonna
to me.
bend It's impossible.
You're bending it.
Don't bend it, man!
He wants me to get new headphones for
No,
him.
these ones are fine now. I don't care anymore.
Fuck you.
David,
No,
look.
but listen.
You hate me and you betray me, and I do not care anymore.
Okay, continue then, BJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's like Chatting with Babes LLC. Copyrighted. You know what? I really want to do that. I want to go... I'm gonna go on GoDaddy and see how much it would be, and I'm gonna make Chatting with Babes.
It's like $20 a month. I could probably do that.
You know what? If we ever get somewhat famous on YouTube, the next time we all hang out, me, you, and BJ gotta make an actual fucking commercial, and we gotta get like a desk and shit and be like, "Hi, I'm Chris Stuckman." I'll just use his name because
We love you, Chris.
We're like, yeah, I'm Chris Stuckman. I'm head founder of Chatting with Babes. This used to be me 2 years ago and show like a fucking crackhead. And he's like, I started talking to babes.
And this is me now.
And this is me
No,
now
no,
and
we
show
need
an
to
even
like-
worse
like a
crackhead.
What?
Have like DJ in a suit there sitting there, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Dr. Fake Name."
Hi, I'm Dr. Insert Name here, and I work for Chatting with Babes. And this is me now. You show even a worse crackhead. Show like a dead body. We need to do that. Be like, this was me 2 years ago before I started talking to sweet babe. And show like a crackhead.
after picture is still the same, except he's got babes now.
The after picture is like just him with like one girl. Either that or have it be even worse, like he's almost fucking dead. Have it be an even worse crackhead.
It's like he's just covered in cocaine, but he's got like a babe standing next to him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
David, that hero there that you passed up.
Drill?
Yeah, you might not want to do that.
Why?
Go to Google and I'll show you why.
I'll probably not want to.
Something that looks exactly like him from
Probably.
Puppet Master. No, it literally looks just like him.
Yeah, well, I had that since I started. That was the second character I ever made.
David, Puppet Master was made in the 90s.
No, I'm just saying, there was the second character I ever made. I don't care. I don't really need him because I made a better
so he's
guy.
there for sentimental villain?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, so let's talk Mr. Blue. Real name, Hargis Teller.
Hargis.
Now, he was born without a certain chemical in his blood turning his skin blue, so he has blue skin. And in the comic universe, I use this term, tristed. It's like what they call the powers.
Tristed.
Shut up. It's a work in progress. Copyrighted.
Tristed. Not twisted. Not fucked up. Tristed.
Tristed ability
twisted, man.
in his hands and arms, so he's got a increased strength, speed, and he's able to shrink and grow his hands and limbs and feet.
It's pretty gay.
Hold on a second.
So is it like his arms and legs, or just his hands and feet?
Okay, not just shrink. He can make them big, so he can hit you with an oversized hand, like in the cartoons. Don't shake your head. He can.
So he smacks you around with a giant foam finger.
Yeah, like he just hits you in the face, and he's like, "You smack it good."
And you're like, that's
You're like,
annoying.
You're like, that's a mild inconvenience. Shit, I'm gonna walk away. Hargis, God.
And with that ability, he can also shrink down to the size of like this like an inch.
Can he get bigger?
Yeah, he can't grow giant. He can make his fist giant and his feet. Fuck you! It's original.
It's not.
Man,
Now
stop the world.
He's Ant-Man with like a half-assed Mr. Fantastic.
Ironically, the chemical that he was born without is his weakness, and he's a detective who is a mathematician.
David,
I like Mr. Blue.
Can you edit in a cricket noise in the silence?
I like him. He's a good character. I like him.
Here, let's do this. How about our favorite alien races?
Why'd you just look at me like that?
I don't know.
We're doing characters right now.
Yeah,
they have to be created and race.
You have characters. We brought the book.
I know, but I'm more interested in making an actual race than just a character.
Well, you have.
I know, that's why I want to talk about it.
You can bring that up. They're characters.
What? Really?
BJ, you're up.
David's like, I'm clocking out.
BJ, you're up.
I'm gonna go with my two classic. They were the originals. They started it all.
I know who you're talking about.
I made them up in elementary school, and I don't care if there is already kind of one now. But Frogman and Fishboy, they were my original heroes.
Can I just say, you guys are making fun of Mr. Blue.
David, Frogman and Fishboy to me is better than Mr. Blue.
Can you explain their powers, please?
Yeah. So Frogman, he was a biologist working in his lab with his assistant, Lily. Now, what happened was...
Wait, Frogman with his assistant, Lily?
Yeah, Lily Pad.
Yeah.
That was the purpose.
Lily.
Okay, continue.
Lilith Pad.
Anyway, he sits on her a lot, too. Oh, thank you. No. But anyway, no, they were working in the lab with some frog DNA. Now remember, I made this origin up in like 3rd grade. So anyway, so he drops his vial of frog DNA, and she goes off, like she has already left. So he bends down to clean it up, cuts his finger. Oh no, DNA gets in his finger cut. So he goes home. He's walking home, starts to feel funny, goes to like he's walking across the street, trying to remember exactly what, because I had the original reason I made him up was for a project in school. We had to write a story. Anyway, so he's walking across the street, the car almost hits him, so he jumps out of the way, but when he jumps, he goes like super frog, human, scaled up distance. And then he's like, whoa, what happened? And then he goes to the doctor, and literally, this was my favorite part, because like he goes to the doctor, he's like, oh, something's wrong with me. And the doctor's like, okay, let me, check you out. And then, when the doctor tells him to, say or whatever, the tongue shoots out and just completely knocks the doctor out.
I was going to say, I know where this is going.
I like it.
You realize then that his tongue was bigger than his penis and began to panic then
He
realized
realized
that he
then
would
his tongue
satisfy
was
every
like-
woman he came across.
Like he realized then his tongue was stupid long.
That it was really, really long, and it was going to be hard to eat, especially mashed potatoes.
But I do have a slightly better
Very
haircut.
But I do
sticky.
have a slightly better haircut. BJ, alright,
But no.
every time I hear you say fish boy, I think of a scene from Invader Zim where he's at a fucking table, and there's a kid, and they're all the rejects, and he's like, hey, you want to see my toes? He's like, I got webbed toes like some kind of mutant fish boy. And he starts untying the shoe, and this kid freaks out. He's like, "Eee!" And he fucking leaves, and they all look. God damn it, 3 times.
Okay,
I've got a story for how I come up with fish.
Do it, man.
Anyway, so Frogman, he's like, what the crap. So his powers are, he's incredibly agile. He's got the long, sticky tongue. I've never really decided how long the tongue is, but it's pretty long. It's always as long as it needs to be, according to the story.
Yes,
He can climb up walls.
because he's
like
got
a
a...
frog. He's not as good as like Spiderman can, because like you can kind of knock him off. But he can stick to walls enough to climb up them.
He's got
can jump.
a big...
He can jump
girthy
crazy
tongue.
high. He can jump like crazy high, and his legs are superhuman strength. Just his legs, though.
So if he kicks somebody, it's gonna send him flying back.
Yeah, he never skipped leg day.
Great! Now, is he like fucking Superman where he's got these awesome powers, but he looks human? Or does he actually have like huge eyes, he's kind of green?
Okay, his eyes aren't huge or anything like that, but his sweat, instead of like regular sweat, it's slime.
Oh, like mucus.
Yeah, and his eyes, like his pupils, are like, you know how frogs have those weird shaped pupils?
Yeah.
That's what they look like. It's not like, they're not frog size or anything, but his eyes look like a frog's eyes if you look directly into them.
So like Hypnotoad?
Kind of. Seriously. He's got like better than human senses. I'm not saying spider sense or anything, but like he can like hear and see better than like a person. Because like, you know how frogs can like sense and catch flies and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Flyman is fuck.
As for Fish Boy, I come up with him because, well, I came up with him when I was out fishing with my dad and uncle one time, back when I was a kid. And every time they'd catch a fish, because we were out on the boat out in the lake, every time they would catch a fish, they would say, "Fish Boy!" And I'd come up and grab it and put it into the cooler. Then I was like, wait a minute.
You just crawl
My
up
origin!
You crawl up from the
like,
back of the boat and you're like, I'm here outside, and you got like a hunchback and a broken foot. They're like, Fish boy, take it away.
But no, yeah, they kept saying Fish Boy, and I'd come up and grab the fish and put them away. I made it up. This kid, he's got a rough time at home. So like him and his mom and dad, or him and his dad really, have this huge fight, and he runs off. Where he loves to fish. He's always loved to fish. He lives way out in the country. And he just ran off, and where he always goes is to this pond that he always goes to fish at by himself when he wants to be alone and think. Now, he's in high school. Frogman, he's like a grown up. But Fish Boy, he was in high school. He goes to the lake to fish like every other day. But in true superhero comic 5th grade fashion, what he didn't know is that an evil conglomerate had recently dumped radioactive waste in the lake.
Toxic Avenger!
So when he catches a catfish, when he pulls it out, it stabs him with its spines, and he's like, ah, crap. And then it's like, wait a minute. And then, like, throughout, like, he's got, like, gills. He's got spines on his forearms that are retractable, kind of like a catfish.
Yeah.
He can swim really well in water. But he's got, like, his skin, he has to stay, like, moist. Like, he has to be wet. And
he
does he have J's on his feet?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. No. But, webbed feet, webbed hands, wrists, like, not wrists, but forearm blades, can see perfectly in the water and stuff like that. And he kind of, like, he uses more gadgets than Frogman does. But, yeah, he uses a few gadgets after he joins my superhero organization in my universe, the SSA. They give him some gadgets. Like, he's got this thing on his belt that, like, pops out these discs that he can throw, stuff like that.
Fisher rings?
Fisher ring, yeah.
BJ,
I never thought to call it that.
I'm telling you right now, you need to have him
Copyrighted.
carry fish food with him at all times, and he just eats it whenever.
Right, it's like, he's just like, he's like scratching the side of his face. He's like, got any of that fish food?
He's like, oh, jeez. The fish. Give me the fish!
Did you get that thing I sent you?
He's like, dude, I gotta get these out of my teeth.
But no, like, they might not be him and Frogman may not be my best superheroes, but they're the most nostalgic for me.
Yes, I remember that when you first came out with that, and I was like, huh, what do I got? Okay, Ed, you're up.
My most nostalgic, of course, would be Spider Freak.
Oh, you're gonna talk about his origin?
No.
Talk about his origin.
Alright.
He's a spider and he's a freak, though.
He's a spider and he's a freak, man! He's a freak! No, but, alright, so... Basically, how this came about was when I was little, I fucking drew up this guy, and I don't know why, but at the time, I would always draw things where the head would look somewhat normal on the bottom, and then the head, like the top would be almost completely square, and I don't know why. But originally, he was like this blue bug cyborg guy, and he had a shotgun. He was missing chunks out of him. His brain was exposed. He had like a cyborg face. And he had a robotic arm. And again, he was blue because fuck reason. I was young. So I redid him. I redrew him.
Yeah, that still looks fucking awesome. I wish I could take a picture. I will take a picture of that, you know? Fuck it.
Yes. And I made him look better than he did.
Throw it up right here.
Okay.
It's still to this day one of the best things I've ever drawn, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the thing. I'm gonna put Mr. Blue in there too.
Yeet! But anyways, this is what me and David came up with, I guess. Alright.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you read it, because they can't really read your handwriting.
Yeah, I know. Except for the head and spider limbs, he has a human body with claws for hands, incredible strength, and egg sacs that spews many spiders that he controls. And he's an experiment gone good? Question mark? By Dr. Steinman.
Yeah, this is another thing.
No, not Steinman. The good Dr. Stein.
Yeah, we had a fucking guy called the good Dr. Stein that was just this mutant scientist at Chernobyl.
And he has no mouth. He
has no mouth. But anyways, he's like a half-dead mutant, bloated zombie, pretty much, and he just finds these bugs in Chernobyl and experiments on them. And
he's got a whole team of bug creatures that he goes through.
Yeah, and Spider Freak is basically the main one. And I don't know. I really like him because ever since I was little and to this day, I'm always really interested in bugs and insects. I don't know. They're the most interesting to me, and Spider Freak will always be and is my most nostalgic.
That was Night Terror, man. You helped me make him fucking. Sorry,
we still got to make more of these.
Yeah, we still do. Okay, I'm gonna go to my next one then. Here. I can't decide between which one to go to, so I'm just... Oh, there's fucking
Chlorophyll.
I'm not going to talk about Tremor because he's kind of like Frog Boy, except... You know, I'm going to talk about Tremor. Fuck it.
You know what? I'm not going to talk... Okay, I'm going to talk.
Tremor is...
Excuse me, did you say Frog Boy?
No, he's like...
Frog Man.
It's Frog Man.
Okay, so Tremor. He's like a huge reptile, a humanoid reptile. He's from the Cavern Worlds, because in my comic universe, mine and Ed's comic universe, there's these things that the crust of the Earth is hollow, and there's a whole bunch of different creatures underneath the crust, and just the whole place is called the Cavern Worlds, where it's filled with other places to go that are filled with other tribes and other different types of people. Now, Tremor is, I can't remember what tribe or place he's from, but he's insect-like. Oh, he's from the Mascaran race. He was in there and he was facing charges from his actual race because he committed treason by trying to help out someone from a different tribe, and so he fled into the upper world, and he actually came through the San Andreas Fault, and he caused a tremor, and that's how he got his nickname. The newspaper took a photograph of him, but it was all blurry, and they just called him Tremor. He can whack his tail against the ground, I guess, and cause tremors. Like, not big ones, but like...
You know, enough where if a guy was running at him, he'd get knocked off his feet and probably get knocked out.
Yeah, he has, not night vision, but he can crawl walls, and he can camouflage himself, and he can crawl walls, and he can use his tongue to grab onto things. But it's not that long. It's kind of like just maybe 2 feet in front of his face. he can grab onto something, and his and he has a partner relationship with the Orange Ghoul. The Orange Ghoul is very nostalgic for me because I can't remember it, but I created a theme song for him. I think it was down, down, down to the bottom of hell, something like that. But that was back in 4th grade. Keep your headphones in. It was back in 4th grade.
I'm gonna cry.
So what the Orange Ghoul was the devil created a Reaper 2.0. Now in my comic universe, the Reaper's called the Keeper. Now shut your mouth right now. Copyrighted. But
I will be the keeper of the Reaper.
anyway,
I should be the keeper of the Reaper.
Anyway, the Keeper didn't want to be like old news, so he sent Orange Ghoul when he was first invented to an orphanage.
He is the death in my stare. He is the filling to my eclair.
He is the stain in my underwear. Somehow I knew you were going to go through there.
Somehow I knew you were going to go there.
Yeah, but so he was basically 2.0. They sent him to an orphanage, and he learned he became an altar boy, and he learned to hide his true form. And he had this priest who told him to protect all the good people of the city. And then he grew up, and the priest was murdered, so he started killing all the bad guys. So he's like an anti-hero.
So he's Hellboy.
God damn it!
I should be the keeper of the Reaper.
Wow. Fuck you, BJ. Now I gotta change his origins. Copyrighted still.
Okay.
No, but Orange. Fuck me. Let me go to the Orange Ghoul so I can read out his intro. His real name is Han Green. He's 6'7". Whoa, holy shit! He's not 6'7". I'm changing that right now. No one should be that tall.
Shut up.
Fuck you. His eye color is yellow. He has when he gets older, his skin turns orange. And he has this weird type of look to him. I'll put it up right here.
I'm gonna do a villain.
Oh yeah, go for it. I don't have enough villains in my comic universe.
I'm gonna do the first villain I ever made up, Dr. Insecto.
Go on.
He's a villain of Frogman and Fish Boy, of course. He was trying to make a machine that is a big laser beam thing that was trying to turn everybody in the world into bugs.
Why did he
That was
not
his
go
original
through
plan.
with this
He was a mad scientist. Well, he was working on it too hard, trying to get it to work, and then his assistant's like, no, wait, be careful, it's going to explode. And he's like, no, I have to do this. And, of course, exploded, blasted him in the face, threw him across the room. So he gets up, he's got, like, his eyes, like, he's got a person's head, but a fly's eyes, like, on his face. Like, giant fly eyes.
It's pretty great.
He can't fly, like, he doesn't have wings, but his movement, he can move around as fast as a fly can. He's got all the speed, agility, and everything.
That's
like fly.
scary.
Yeah, he can speed, agility, climb on walls, anything just like a fly, other than being able to actually fly.
Throws fly.
I actually looked into it, looked up stuff about flies. The way that a fly flies, it flies that way on purpose, because by doing erratic movements of random directions like they do, it makes them almost disappear, because the normal human eye can't track that kind of movement. So literally, a fly can disappear for a few seconds at a time. If you pay attention, like next time you see a fly that's actually flying around, pay attention. It can actually make itself kind of disappear right out of thin air for a few seconds at a time. And that's what Dr. Insecto can do. He's so fast, and he's like moving so erratically. So he's a pretty big threat. He's also got like spiny fingers, and he can like stab you with them. And he's incredibly smart.
So I like the name Dr. Insectoid.
Mine's Insecto.
Insecto. Oh wait, I thought it was Insectoid.
Turn up
No, he's Dr. Insecto.
the radio.
Okay, Ed, do you got another one? You want to
Dr. Insecto, get up.
I'll just talk about. I'll talk about a villain. This is kind of relevant. His name's the Patriarch.
Okay.
Ed, say something. Don't just give me that smile. Audio.
Yes.
Okay, so
Feminists of the world unite.
I created this guy, and I didn't want him to hate women at first, but then I thought it would be.
Did you literally just make this guy to piss off people like Anita Sarkeesian?
No, I didn't, because at first at first I was just like, let's just call him the Patriarch because he's like the strongest villain ever in my universe. Because what he can do is he's got, in my universe it's really realistic. So if you have telekinesis, that's like, and you can control it and you can master it, that's you're basically like God in there. Because he's rich as fuck because he runs a. This is gonna sound stupid. He runs a delivery service. Can I still laugh at me? He runs a delivery service all by himself.
I ain't a messenger. I ain't no one's messenger boy. I'm a delivery boy.
But so he runs it all by himself because subconsciously he can use his mind
to get the delivery service into the Fortune 500.
Fuck you. So that's how he gets his money. It just subconsciously he does it. Okay.
He's like he owns Amazon basically in the world.
Yes, but no one works for Amazon. It's just him subconsciously. So he could fly using telekinesis. He could like in another country around the world. He can use his telekinesis to bring an object towards him and have it come at full speed, and he'll catch it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
so he's basically your strongest character.
He's basically the strongest character. He's like the Doctor Doom.
Dr. Doolittle.
But I think kind of stronger because... Well...
No, he's not stronger than Dr. Doom.
With his telekinesis...
He runs a delivery!
So?
Dr. Doom owns a fucking country, and he's evil, and he's a genius, and he uses magic.
Doom ordered his package weeks ago.
Why isn't it here? Damn it!
How dare you defy Doom?
I needed that green cape now!
Okay, here. You know what? Fuck you guys. He's a cool character. Forget about the delivery service. He's the strongest character with telekinesis.
No, the delivery service is fine. I'm literally going to say, this is probably the coolest character you've made up.
Delivery service.
Oh, then that's sad, because I got a lot more cooler characters that you guys should talk about. Here, mail in if you want to listen about it.
No one's going to mail in.
Shut up.
They never mail in. Except for Ass Lover. Lover of ass.
He's our only fan.
What if he's not even a fan? He just sends messages to get noticed.
Hey, we'll keep making these episodes for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ass Lover, we got you, boy.
Oh, yeah.
We got you.
So, help me. This is the Patriarch. At first I created him and fuck you! First I created him and I didn't want him to, like, hate women or anything, but then people were like, Patriarchy, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be a cool quality about him if he was mad at women because...
he could never get laid in high school.
No, the reason...
So he had to open up a delivery service.
Fuck off!
on his evil, like...
Oh my god.
Mobile,
what if
bumper sticker that says women are objects?
What if he delivers the chatting with babes?
Yes.
What if his delivery service has a rivalry with chatting with babes? Because he could never have a babe.
Fuck you.
No, but seriously, he hates women. Why?
I don't even want to say it anymore. Because it sounds stupid now that I think about it.
Say it.
No.
Stupid,
say
tell us.
Say it.
Because he lost his wife. His wife became a lesbian.
She plays for the other fear!
And then he started hating on women.
She plays for the other team! Bang! I can't... All I'm thinking of is the room where Tommy Wiseau's like, son of a bitch! And DJ's dead.
Okay.
All I can think of with this guy's Tommy Wiseau in the room where he throws the fucking TV out the window. He's like, son of a bitch! And he fucking whips it out the window.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Blue keeps stealing all the women away from him with his hand game.
God damn it.
His hand game. Well, I mean, he can enlarge his appendages.
Shut up. I haven't drawn what he looks like, but he's got a fucking
big, girthy.
No, he looks like
big, meaty claws.
Big, meaty claw. Dick.
He literally looks like he's compensating for something because he's got the huge fucking helmet, like 2 feet out both sides of the way.
He's got to have a huge sword, and you always got to make him place it right where his dick should be.
God. Like, me and BJ talked about this.
Crusted cod piece.
Yes. Great.
And a bumper sticker on his helmet that says "Winner Objects." Okay, so help me out. Which one should I talk about? Twister or Oriole?
Oriole.
BJ?
Who's more powerful?
It's not more about power, it's more...
Who would win in a fight between the two?
Personality?
I like Oriole, but I'm gonna talk about Twister.
Okay.
Gabriel Esposito, age 12. He's brown hair, brown eyes, he's 5'2", so whatever. Gabriel was walking home from a day with his friends when he looked up in his...
5'2", brown hair, brown eyes.
He's 12!
Broad
He's
name
Mexican! Fuck up.
I was gonna say, is this you, David?
He's Mexican.
Did you make yourself?
Anyway, so he looked up and a star just kind of like shot this light and kind of teleported him and into another world. And he woke up in a glass room filled with mirrors. And this is what made fun of me a long time ago when I read this to you for the first time. And in what looks like oozing purple ooze. Oozing purple ooze. That's like from SpongeBob when he's just standing there menacingly. And the walls will ooze purple ooze. God damn it! He's got a mouth, and that ooze.
He's got a mouth.
He's got look. Everybody, calm down. He's got a mouth. Kind of looks like a face. He's got a mouth where his mouth should be. Somebody help him.
He looking like a man. He looking like a man.
He looking like a big man. He's got a mouth right where his face should be.
Anyway, the purple ooze says, "The warrior is here."
What, the fucking ooze is self-aware?
Yes!
And like the walls will... ooze from the original Power Rangers movie.
The ooze grabs Gabriel and drags him through the mirror into a large room filled with a bunch of other strange creatures. There were many huzzas and cheers upon the confused human. They chose him from Earth. Shut up. They chose him. I wrote this. I don't know how long ago.
There was many oozing of purple oozes among the graveyard. Yes.
They chose him from Earth to help them fight off the invading armada of genocidal race.
Of oozers known as the Oozlings.
Genocidal alien genocides.
The evil alien evil guys from Evil Planet Evil.
The armada of a genocidal race.
The armada.
Yes,
known as the Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Sick. They chose him because in his lifetime, Earth's dimension was known as war hungry. It was. Fuck you.
Oh, wait. Okay, I just got it. I thought you were saying the name was War Hungry. I'm like, you're fucking gay.
No.
God.
Willing to help, but being 12, he needed training. So he was trained by Glomp, the ooze monster, for...
Wait. Glomp?
Yeah.
The ooze monster. Glomp! Glomp origin story. That thing in the back of your throat.
I want you to write a story about Glomp. Just about Glomp.
Make Glomp just the most powerful character, but nobody gives a shit about him. Nobody notices him.
I have a character like that. He's called Duperman. He's retarded, but he's the most powerful character. He just doesn't know how to use his powers.
Shut up.
What's his power?
Everything.
He's got everyone's power.
Nero Schwimp.
He's freaking Superman.
His name's Duperman.
Stop.
So Glomp trained him for a year and a half.
Glomp!
While meeting all sorts of extraterrestrial things, such as Ticker, who walks on his two tails.
Ticker?
Yeah, who fucking let me...
Tigger?
Shut
up.
The
wonderful things about them?
The wonderful thing about Tigger.
Who walks on his two tails, having short legs and...
Walks on his tail? Are you shitting me?
He has short legs and long arms. His hair gray and long, heels... he also...
So you literally took Tigger and just gave him another tail?
Yeah, that's what you did. Change the color and add a tail. No one will get it.
He also met... He also met...
I'll never notice.
Jesus.
He also met Faith Rask, the princess of Brimhearth, who was also in training to lead her army. Both training for leadership of the same army, they had to go through a set of 4 trials, randomized by choosing from 1,000 trials.
They had to pick a candy bar out of a hat, and whoever got the Snickers won.
The first one being
everyone else got a payday.
Everyone else gets a Baby Ruth and a payday.
the first one being a test of strength, where the 2 climb the steepest mountain of Versal and fight a pack of Valtru.
In the somewhat tallest tower of the not-so-forest castle. Gone.
Next, they must free an animal from its host, but this task has a twist. The animal they tried to save wasn't the hostage, but the evil taker, whatever. The Lux task requires them to choosing the sturdy steps of floating rocks to walk on. Below is substance like dry ice. Any step he takes could make him fall. The Perseverance test is a journey through the Nexus, a crevice-type cave that falls through to the bottom. Then they have to travel through to the end fighting off creatures. Most of the time, Gabriel was trying to make sure Rask didn't die, even though she was overall very skilled. After the test, it was determined that he would lead the army. He was given the uniform of the Jazzarine, which is, in their language, warlord, and given the power of super speed flight. 10 years after the war finally ends, and he was sent back to Earth, but it was like no time had passed. So he was 12 again, and he just kind of... And that's when his story on Earth starts as a superhero. He still has the uniform.
Oh, cool.
So
then he writes... Then he's the one who creates Tigger and Winnie the Pooh and all them.
Shut up. Okay, so that's the characters we got through today. Hey, come back. Come over here and say bye. Bye! Like, I have hundreds of characters to talk about, and Eddie also does. He just doesn't care right now. So if you guys want to see this again, email us, let us know, comment, whatever.
Yeah, we'll do a part 2.
We'll do a part 2, but I guess this is the end right now. So, did you just put Powerade in that?
Yes.
You pissed in that, you fucker! You fucker! You pissed in my Jimmy John's lemonade!
Shut up! I had to go pick it up. Feel how hot it is.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck you. I hate you.
Didn't you hear the
No, I didn't hear that.
I'm surprised. I heard it.
Oh, okay, so that was the podcast.
You're gonna have to move it.
I'm not fucking touching that thing.
Alright.
Fuck you.
Neither am I.
Oh, okay, that was the podcast. God, I'm pretty sure that was kind of the same amount of time.
Yes.
Next time we'll try to do this earlier, maybe even on a Sunday, like we keep saying.
Yeah. Wow.
I blame Eddie. Anyway,
I blame society. Society and the swans. Llamas with hats.
Well, hey, on Saturday night I can stay up as late as I want because I'm off on Sunday, so...
What?
Yeah.
Why did you tell us this?
Y'all didn't know?
No! We thought you did stuff on...
Oh, we should start doing this on Saturday nights.
Yes, and I could have it out by Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Next time.
This Saturday. Clear your schedules, gentlemen.
Yeah.
This Saturday.
Be there. Rare.
And I've been Gimmick.
Fuck.
Brad of Earth.
Plug yourself in.
Shit.
AKA Marvel Comic Fans. Follow me on Instagram. It's MarvelComic_fan.
Sponsored by...
Chatting with babes. The
'Cause
quality.
when you're chatting, shouldn't it be with babes?
Which is also the quality chatting with
Quality
babes.
babe. Quality babe. Discount prices.
Quality babes. Quality prices.
Ed?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I already said fuck.
You gotta say your name.
Shit.
Say it!
Alright. I am Forrest Gump. No, this is Creature. I gotta go.
And you're gay.
Yeah, oh yes, I'm a flaming homo sapien.
We'll see you next time. Clear your
I'm a
schedule.
homo sapien.
We'll see...
Ah!
We'll see you next time. Clear your schedules, gentlemen.
I fuck goats.
Hi guys, Gimmick here, and I just want to let you know that all the characters we've mentioned today that we've created are patent pending. So if you try to steal it, I'll fucking sue you. Email us at gimmicksripoff@gmail.com. That's GIMMICSRIPOFF@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. Don't steal our characters, or I'll fucking sue you. Clear your schedules.